I think I'm gonna sit like this with my hat down low. Talk to you from underneath my brim. Nah, I'm just joking. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Big Ball Shooting. So today, it's Friday. I just got home from work, but I immediately came home to work on a project of mine, and that was trying to reduce the trigger pull on my AR-9 pistol. It's got a standard generic, I don't know if it's generic or Daniel Defense. This is a Daniel Defense upper, but it's got maybe a Daniel Defense LPK with a standard mil spec trigger group in it. Chamber empty, magazine out. If I'm not mistaken, the standard trigger pull or the mil spec trigger pull is about 8 pounds. And I just, I thought maybe I'll look into see how I could actually lighten the trigger pull. So anyway, here's what we are. I happened to come across this online. And this is the Kaw Valley reduced trigger pull trigger spring set. And I thought I'd give it a try because it only costs $6. Hence the title, $6 trigger drop. I bought 2 of these actually at $6. I thought I'd try 2 and throw one in the AR-15 and one in the AR-9. Says that it reduces the mil-spec trigger pull by 2 to 4 pounds. So it's guaranteeing that you have a trigger pull around 5 or 6 pounds. I dropped it in. Cleared that. I tested it out. And it feels lighter. It feels lighter. Not substantially lighter where I feel like it's too light or hair trigger. Not that I just have to touch it and it goes off, but it does feel like a lighter trigger pull. Another thing I also feel is that it also feels like it has a lighter hammer strike, which is, that should be expected if I'm dropping in a hammer and a trigger spring, that it should have a lighter hammer strike. And I'm just curious whether or not that's going to affect the function of the weapon. Whether or not I'm going to get a lot of light primer strikes, which, means you got to hit it again or rack it and hit it again. So I got this thing together. I got it ready to run. I'm thinking about going out to the range right now. I'm going to check them out, see what time it is. I'm going to run some rounds of this. And because it's Friday, and I have never fired a full auto, I thought I might turn this also into a full auto Friday. Say that 3 times fast. A full auto Friday video. In fact, my first full auto Friday video. Let's pack everything up. Let's get in the car. So range is actually kind of dead tonight, so I'm actually able to almost have the range to myself. So I just ran 20 through it. Trigger definitely feels different than the stock trigger. I can definitely feel a lighter trigger pull, and I had no issues with any light primer strikes. I am running what is this? Some Remington 115 grain ball ammunition. And then I got to record it. The recording. Let's run 20 more through. All right, so as you saw in the video, I was having problems, and the problem was that the trigger pin kept backing out on me, and I think that's because there's maybe two contributing factors to that. One is that either the new trigger springs are thinner or thicker than the stock trigger This is actually the hammer spring, the stock hammer spring. They're not seating and holding the trigger pin in like they should, because that is also a lighter hammer spring. It's not putting enough force down on it, not allowing it to lock in and allowing it to creep out. For $6, I guess it's not a bad modification. I do feel a difference in the trigger. Not much that I will brag about, like it's definitely not a 3-pound trigger, but it is definitely lighter than a mil spec 9-pound, 8-9-pound trigger. I was able to squeeze up more rounds faster and still keep them on target. So for $6, if you're looking for a lighter trigger pull, I think it's worth the buy. So after we messed around with this for about 100 rounds, I actually did rent that 9mm Colt SBR and ran about 100 rounds through it. So this is my first full auto Friday. I'm going to let you watch that, and I'm going to get out of here. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the vlog. I'll get back to you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.
Alright, so we got a true SBR MMP 9mm full auto. We're going to take a couple shots in semi first, then we're going to hit that happy switch, run a couple max of this thing full auto, see how it feels. Ooh. Fire. Get the auto out. All right, let her up. Woohoo! Nice. Put that thing up and go again.